Well, you fought real good out there, Tychus. Your time in the freezer didn't dull your edge none.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
Right.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace Warfield. General, I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin War Machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate...
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with the production facility. But it arrived safely, so we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall. What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews!
Your boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation in the history of mankind. Striding around and dispensing righteous fury just about brought a tear to my eye. You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry.
Ever wonder why Minx don't just send him ghosts to kill ya? You've been a thorn in his side for a long time.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then. He needs to kill my reputation first.
Very good. You think clearly despite your hate for him. Course his patience has got limits too. Tread careful, Mr. Rayner. Someone on this ship is already working for Minsk. I can feel it.
Okay, welcome back. StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Episode 22. We are getting deep. This is going to be Media Blitz. And as usual, quick stop at the laboratory, exchange excess research for cash, then hit the armory. And let's check in with Swan.
So Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
You nuts? No way we've got the facilities for mass-producing hardware on that scale.
And here I was thinking you could build anything, Swan.
Cute. All right, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
Okay, so a little friendly taunting has gotten Swan motivated to make our next unit, and I'll just let the mission reveal to you what that is going to be. Obviously, it's going to be a lot like an Odin. And the next mission, you'll see we're able to use the Odin and kind of sabotage a big event, and it's a lot of fun. At any rate, upgrade-wise, I have a little bit of money, but at this point, I'm not quite certain how I want to spend it because we're approaching the final push, and I decided at this point, I don't really need anything for this next mission, so I'm just going to save my money, see how much we get toward the end, and then just go from there.
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
Matt, you need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger? Mobius?
Tychus, what have you gotten yourself into?
We have the Odin. Now we can use it to spearhead our takeover of the UNN studios on Core Hall. Once the Odin has taken out their defenses, we'll broadcast our evidence against Minsk. Figure they'll throw everything they have at us. They'll be talking about this one for years. Our raid on the Valhalla facility hasn't even been reported yet. The Dominion have no idea we stole the Odin. I had to call in every favor I had, but I got the Odin on the surface with Tychus inside.
Matt, you're a miracle worker. Must have been a complicated operation.
You don't even want to know, sir. I'm not gonna let anything keep us from exposing Minsk.
So they're still expecting to film it at the UNN studios later today?
That's right. And we won't disappoint them. Seeing as he's the only one with experience, Tychus will pilot the Odin and hit the studio guards with a surprise attack. They'll be confused for several minutes, and won't even know who to attack at first.
And during the confusion, we'll establish a forward base using this command center we acquired earlier. Pretty devious, Matt. I like it.
If Tychus can inflict enough damage during the sneak attack, making the broadcast should be relatively easy. Keep in mind, we'll only have a few minutes before the Dominion realize that Tychus is in the Odin. Once they figure it out, they'll use everything they've got to stop us.
Whatever happens, we'll be giving Menks one hell of a broadcast. Let's do this.
I'm in the Dominion security network, bringing up their locations now.
All right, Tychus, do your thing.
Thought you'd never ask.
Odin has gone rogue. Repeat, Odin has gone rogue. Bring it down! Attention, rogue pilot. This is General Warfield of Dominion Command. You're ordered to stand down or face immediate termination.
Make room.
Behold the Dominion's newest weapon of war, the Odin.
Okay, surprise attack, Devatron. Check this out.
This'll get her done. I like it. Heavy duty.
So obviously you got the timer in the upper right. That's how long we're gonna have to kind of just walk around with impunity and, you know, kill stuff. Now you can see if it survives a shot, it will attack me back once I hit it, but at least initially, I can walk around here and take out stuff.
This'll get her done. Make room for the big dog.
Now you can see he's getting pretty beat up, and if he dies during this section, you don't lose the mission. It just starts the next phase. But it's helpful if you keep him for the whole mission, because the Odins, like, really kick ass.
Heavy duty. I like it. Heavy duty.
An alert's gone out. It won't be long before they shut me out of their system.
Don't rush me, kid. Can a man take some pleasure in his work?
Now you can see the 3 flashing red exclamation points on the minimap. These are the 3 Dominion bases you're going to have to fight, so you can try to rush and kill some of each or a lot of one like I did there. I chose this one because it's where all the siege tanks come from, so it makes it a lot easier if you take out all the siege tanks.
Mighty steel giant stands as a testimony to the skill and determination of our Dominion engineers and scientists.
almost out of time.
So are these guys. Don't sweat it. Dog.
The Dominion switched to a secure channel. I can't track their positions anymore. But I have gained access to the UNN network. We'll need troops to stay close to one of the broadcast towers long enough to get our message out. For our broadcast to reach all of Dominion space, we'll need to control each broadcast tower long enough to upload the data. Any unit type can maintain control.
You can bet Max will have something to say about that. Let's get moving.
Bad news?
Our base is up and running. I'm transferring control of it to you now, sir.
You scared me.
Okay, so here's our base. You can see because Odin survived, he's there. But you can also see that he's really beat up. So I'm going to send some SCVs over there and repair him up.
Hardware inbound. These stores are smaller than the Odin, but they handle better and they still hit hard. Enjoy.
That big dog is all mine.
And as promised, the new unit is called the Thor. It's a smaller version of the Odin, and honestly, they're really kick-ass. I would like to have been able to use them in the remaining missions. They're very expensive to build, and they're actually pretty fragile, and they have one pretty good upgrade that's very useful on the final mission, but they're just very, very hard to keep alive during the final mission, and the final mission is pure chaos. You're going to see it. So building really resource expensive units that are big and bulky like a Thor and trying to kind of micromanage them is just, I think good players can do it, but I wasn't able to do it even on hard the first time through. So unfortunately, we're just going to see him here and not on any of the other missions, but
not enough minerals.
But you know, they are a lot of fun. You're going to see they're a pretty fun unit to play with.
This better be good.
I am here. Click me.
And as an added bonus, the the unit feedback for the Thors is like a faux Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, girly man, whatever that SNL skit was, Hans and Franz or something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it uses that kind of accent for their voiceover.
SCV ready.
You can see there,
Followed me home.
you know, just straight up infantry are going to get shredded by Odin. And these stores as well. So that's pretty much
Upgrade
it.
complete.
Upgrade-wise, we're going with vehicle upgrades, obviously, because Thor's and Odin are vehicles. And then I am going to make some science vessels so that they can heal and not have to, you know,
SCV ready.
have a little babysitting crew of SCVs follow all the mech warriors around and use resources to repair. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. You go to these broadcast tower locations, get in the circle, start the broadcast. There's like a little timer or a percentage counter, and then you defend it. And once you get all three, you're good. There aren't any bonus objectives, but there is a hidden secret mission. There's only one for the entire game, and you acquire it on this mission. It's just some building kind of over in the corner. You'll see me destroy it, You destroy it, you pick up this item, and then it unlocks a secret mission, which we'll do next. Okay, base-wise and defense, you're pretty much looking at it. Because I destroyed most of the factory base, which produces the tanks, I'm only going to get hit with infantry from the base on the right, which is the number 3 on the minimap, or starships, which is the number 1 on the minimap. So I'm going to need some anti-air, which is why I have a bunker, missile turrets over there. Eventually I'm going to post a regiment of Hell's Angels over there just to help shoot down enemy jets. The infantry that comes from the right is just a joke. I'm going to put some siege breakers out here. They'll be fine. And that's pretty much it. Here and there I have to build some more missile turrets, you know, and just kind of manage things. But for the most part, the enemy doesn't send much at me.
Upgrade complete.
And it's just a matter of me building what I want to build and doing what I want to do and then going and doing it.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Human tenacity and
This will get it done.
I'm in deep. Big job, huh? We hear you.
Add-on complete.
Okay, now that the add-on is on the starport, I can
Let's see
make
what this
science
baby's
vessels.
got.
So I queued some of them up. And before that, you saw I took this little expansion area out.
It followed me
And
home.
before long, I'll go ahead and come over here and claim it so that I can keep my economy growing.
This'll get her done. Heavy duty. I like it. Make room for the big dog.
Bang, rock and roll.
They followed me home. Can I keep it? Heavy duty.
Mineral field.
I'm in a pickle. Greetings, Command.
Base is under attack.
Explorer reporting.
Fighter play. I like it.
Come and fight me.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Okay, so a little sloppy on both offense and defense there.
Upgrade complete.
But now that I'm kind of rolling, even though I only have a couple Thors and Odin, backed by a couple of science vessels,
Let's see what
I'm
this
pretty much
baby's
just
got.
demolishing this base over
Bang,
here.
rock
You know?
and roll.
Heavy duty.
What's going on?
So I'm just gonna leave them there. If something comes out, they can handle themselves for the time being. Meanwhile, I'm going to send them some reinforcements. You see 2 more Thors getting made, heading out there. Eventually, I'll get a couple more science vessels. And then I also am starting to think about when to take that expansion area. And most important, you see I'm building some more air defense here because that first battleship really kicked my ass. So other than the initial sloppiness,
This baby's got.
I'm starting to kind of recover here. Everything's fine. And
This'll get
it
her
won't,
done.
you know, it won't take much to finish this little section over here, because they just don't have much that can hurt me right now.
I like it. It followed me home. Can I keep it? Make room. I need a pickle.
Upgrade complete.
Strike Team Charlie, get to that tower. Bring down those rebels.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Bang, rock and roll.
Mineral field depleted.
It followed me home.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Follow me home. Can I keep it? Heavy duty. This.
First transmission uploaded. Even Mengs won't be able to wriggle out of this one.
Incoming transmission.
There's only one man arrogant enough to think he can get away with this. Raynor.
Ha! Just for once, Arcturus, this really is all about you. I hope you enjoy our show.
I knew it. Warfield, get your men down there. I want Raynor's head, you understand? Him and all his terrorist friends.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Yep. Sure thing. I can't build here.
Okay, so you saw here just a big giant clump of SCVs because we mined all the minerals.
Yeah, whatever.
The gas is on its own.
Yo.
Remember, we have automated refineries, so
Gotcha.
I'm a little fed up with the air attacks, so I just kind of go overkill on the missile turret defense.
Upgrade complete.
Meanwhile, I take all the rest of my SCVs. You can see just how many, quite a few. And then expand into this area here. 2 more Vespine geysers. They need refineries and a command center so that we don't have to walk all the way back here with our minerals.
What's our target?
And just to be safe, I'm pulling over a siege breaker, and I think eventually I add some, rocket turrets or a bunker or something, just to get some defense up over there. But for the most part, just kind of regrouping. We got the first transmission uploaded.
Transformation systems prime.
Now it's time to kind of regroup, rebuild, expand, and then, press out.
Let's see what this baby's got. It followed me home. Can I keep it?
Go ahead.
Can't hold them alone.
Base is under attack.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Reporting.
Huh?
followed me home. Can I keep it? Heavy duty. This'll get her done.
So while this is all going on, I send Odin over here in this sort of nondescript, innocuous corner of the map, and there's a building. You can see it's kind of being blocked by the upload progress box. He's going to take that out and destroy it, and then the secret item is in there that unlocks the secret mission.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Base is under attack.
Heavy duty.
Alright, so there it is. Meanwhile, we've got our little expansion base pumping out resources, and we've started to, rebuild some reinforcements. Defense-wise, I think I lost maybe one Hell's Angel, but we're doing pretty good over here. This is much better, so now we're starting to roll, Big Dev.
Let's see what this baby's got.
War is here.
Base is under attack.
Feel that.
It followed me home. Can I keep it? Let's see what this baby's got.
Go ahead. Gotcha. Yo. Will do.
It followed me home. Can I keep it? Make room for the big dog. I like it.
War is here. I hear you.
Let's see what this baby's got. It followed me home. Can I keep it? This'll get her done. Heavy duty.
Ragnar, rock and roll.
Some might balk at the cost of such a magnificent machine, but I say to you, what price do you put on your loved one's security?
It's making potholes!
Oh.
Can't hold them alone.
Base is under attack.
Okay, little by little they're chipping away at this sort of paltry defense I have here, but we're going to breeze through this second tower, upload, and then move right on to the next one, and that'll stop those attacks.
They're attacking a tower. Strike Team Bravo. Take them out.
I like it.
Ragnar, rock and roll.
We're almost done transmitting Mink's dirty little secret to the Dominion.
Okay, not much to that. Super easy. You can see just almost the entire base is gone because we spent so much time here with Odin in the sneak attack phase. wiping everything out. And that's why I do it, to make that siege tank base much easier.
Make room for the big dog.
Ragnar.
Let's see what this baby's got. I like it.
Heavy duty.
This'll get her done.
Make room for the big dog.
Ragnar, rock and roll.
Base is under attack.
Heavy duty. Make room for the big dog.
Ragnar, rock and roll.
This'll get her done.
Security breach at one of the towers. Strike Team Alpha, engage. Stop them.
That's the last one. Let's see what the people will think of their beloved Emperor now.
All transmissions have been sent, sir. Every world in the Dominion just got a UNN special bulletin about Minsk.
All right, a media blitz indeed. Rebellion is in the air, Devatron. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is a secret mission. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. We'll see you next time.